Here we go. Trayvon Bromell, another winner. Someone wants to know about your cold take on Noah Williams. We're getting to that. We're saving that for the end. That's the best part of the show. We don't want to give that away in the beginning. Trayvon Bromell, though, we could put up these 100-meter results here. If you haven't watched the race, go back and watch the race because Trayvon Bromell's start was the equivalent to a boxer going out to the middle of the ring and just delivering a haymaker in the first second. I mean, he ended this thing, Gordon, in the first 10 meters with how quickly he reacted to the gun and how well he got out. I bet he wants to bottle that, keep it, copy it, save it, make an NFT of it so he has it come Olympic trials, come the Olympic Games. The rest of the race, 10:01, it's not going to be his fastest time. But if you can find a better Trayvon Bromell start, please find it for me. I'd love to see it. I know the conditions weren't that great, but nobody was a factor in this race at all other than Bromell just because of how quickly he reacted to that gun. I was incredibly impressed. The ending margin of victory, 0.16 over Noah Lyles. And we're used to Lyles really moving well the last 50 meters, and he probably did here, but the deficit was just so big because of how well Bromell got out. Just very impressed, especially considering it's his first 100 of the year.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. He ran 10:01 into a headwind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see negative 0.2. What's the altitude of Eugene?
Of Eugene, Oregon? Not very high.
So it basically converts to a 10 flat when you include the headwind, because it wasn't that too much. But hey, I was making a side joke with you about Trayvon Bromell. He actually didn't have the World Olympic standard because he ran all of his fast times during the dead period in 2020, so they didn't count. I was hoping that we would have Trayvon Bromell run all these fast times into 2.1 wind, so therefore he
wasn't hoping that.
doesn't have a legal mark. It would have been a great storyline because no one would know. We're like, wait a minute, Trayvon Bromell needs legal wind, or else he doesn't get to go to the Olympics. It'll be a great story. Right. You need the gods to come down and say, let the wind be peaceful. Anyway, so, but yeah, Trayvon, I mean, he smokes Noah Lyles. Who else? I mean, the next other guys are Baker and Gatlin. I mean, Gatlin's not running anything out of his mind. He's running 9.98s, 9.97, so 10 flats in that range. Baker has a little bit of a faster PB. I mean, season best. But Trayvon Bromell just seems like he's in another world right now of focus, and I think he's the heavy favorite going into the Olympic trials and then ultimately the Olympics, because the winner of the Olympic trials is probably going to win the Olympics.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be the favorite at the very least. Yeah, you talked to him last week. If people haven't checked out the podcast, we got a couple clips up there as well about winners and what's the difference between a winner and a loser in 100. Well, now you know. It's starting like Trayvon Bromell. We could throw up that graphic there. You can see some of the clips that you cut out with Bromell. Good interview if people haven't checked it out already.